Hello, friends. Welcome to this week's Tease Towel. I hope your week is starting out great. What I want to ask you, I'm going to start with a simple question. Do you self-care? Now, I'm not talking about did you take a vacation last year, or do you occasionally just light some candles for a bubble bath? I mean, do you actively and regularly show up for yourself? And in saying that and asking that, it means, do you actively and regularly show up for yourself in ways that keep you whole, that keep you grounded, that keep you recharged? You know, society praises hustle. It's busy is a badge of honor, and productivity is a sign of our often mistaken for worth. We say things like this, I'll rest when I'm dead. I've said that so many times, but honestly, what kind of life is that? If you're just going and going and going, we can't keep running on empty and expect to thrive. I have been a big culprit of that. And so I'm going to tell you a little story and kind of how this came about. Last summer, I was coming back from Lime Life Palooza. I was on the plane. I got off for my layover and I had a weird pain in my hip. Now, if you follow me at all, you've heard my story about this way back last summer. I had this pain in my hip I've never had before, and I was a PT. You know, I thought I'll just take care of it when I get home. It'll be fine. But I didn't. I didn't do anything about it, and I continued my walking. I continued my exercise. I continued all of my working out, and I eventually got to where I could not walk. I could not sleep. I could not walk. It scared me. And I was just constantly exhausted. I was irritable. I was frustrated. And I was just starting to lose myself. So I did start getting some help. Again, I was a past PT. I was not a good patient. But I did start getting some help, and it did start getting better. But the help was really still not the kind of help that I needed. So I ended up, you guys saw the other day, so I do, and again, this is talking about the occasional thing, like a vacation or something like that. Once a year, I go to Maryville Spa, and I'll get a facial, or I'll get a massage, or I'll get a pedicure, whatever the services we do and the exercise classes we do. And it's a fun day, but it's once a year. And this year when I went, I got a deep tissue massage, and she was able to get in and identify the muscles that were causing me these problems, because my hip pain would come back. It would, you know, go away for a while, and then it would come back for a while at the most inopportune times. So this was eye-opening for me. This helped me have that wake-up call that makes me realize how important this is, how we should not ignore this. She recommended getting massages every 2 or 3 weeks for a little while to get this under control. I didn't want to spend the money. I didn't do it because I didn't want to spend the money. But seeing the benefits of this and seeing how it's changing my life, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, I realized that I need to do this. I need to give myself permission to pause and do what I need to do for myself. Self-care isn't selfish. It's survival. So today I went for my second massage. It's not really, self-care is survival. It's not just the rare spa day or a little face mask. It's setting boundaries. It can be saying no to things that you don't want to do. It's drinking water. It's moving your body. It's asking for help. It's doing less, sometimes on purpose. You've heard it before. You can't pour from an empty cup. It's so true. And that's what I was trying to do. And when we take care of ourselves, we're stronger. We're more present. We're more resilient. And we have more to give rather than less. Think about it. Would we expect a car to run with no gas? No, we have to fill our tank ourselves. So why, if we wouldn't expect it from our car, why do we expect it from ourselves? Self-care really doesn't have to be elaborate or expensive. as I said, that was what was holding me back from doing some of these things that I really wanted to do or knew I probably should do, was just worrying about the expense. But I think of all the things, the frivolous, stupid things that I spend money on. This is for me and to take care of me. But it can also be small daily things. It can be taking 5 minutes of quiet in the morning, every morning. It can be writing down the 3 or 5 things that you're grateful for every day. It can be saying no to those things that drain you, and those expectations that other people have of you. It's moving your body in a way that feels good. And it's also getting off the phone and getting outside. Those little things matter because they do add up. So let me ask you again, do you self-care? If you don't, I strongly encourage you to. If you do, what does that look like for you? But if the answer is not really, I invite you to start today. Start small, start messy if you have to, but just start. You are worthy of love, energy, and time from yourself. Because when we care for ourselves, we're not taking away from others. We're actually able to give them the best versions of ourselves. So I really encourage you to take the time that you need to do. Don't do what I did and keep putting it off and keep getting yourself in a really, really bad place. Take the walk, say no, drink the water, choose rest, choose joy, choose you. You matter and your well-being matters. So that's my message for you this week on this week's Tease Towel. If you watch it, thank you for watching. Thank you if you watch it on replay. If you want to share with others, you can. And as I have said, since these videos go away, I now have a YouTube channel. I will post my YouTube channel in the comments. I hope you subscribe. And thanks again if you say hi and watch. Hi, Misty. Thank you for hopping on. I love you so much. So you guys join me next week again, next Tuesday for my weekly Tease Towel. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.